Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So tonight
we are so excited. We're going to be doing a Yes marathon.
Yes.
Yes. This is a request for Mark Alexander. Thank you so much, Mark, for this request and for everything that you do for us on the channel.
Yes.
Indescribable, the amount of help that you've given us, all of the ideas that you constantly throw out there, and just your support and your love through all of this. And thank all of you, too, who have been following not only our Yes journey, but all of our prog discovery, that bands that we should have known that we didn't know about. If this is your first time, welcome.
Yes. Oh my god, and I just saw that there's a Styx marathon in hiding.
Imminent.
Yes. That's kind of cool.
We have some very exciting...
I just did one.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
We've got some very exciting stuff. One of the marathons that I've really been looking forward to. I look forward to all of them. But when I hear yes, I say yes. Yeah. I'm just kidding. But I love them. I love what we've heard of Yes, and I listen to them a lot when I'm in the car. They're one of the bands that I listen to frequently on my free time. So we're going to be doing 3 songs that we've never done before. One of them is the song "To Be Over" by the in the Relayer album from 1974, and that is one of 3 songs. So this is the closing song.
Oh wow, that's the entire album?
Uh-huh. And then the other song is going to be Madrigal from the album Tormato, 1978.
Tormato.
Yeah, I love the image. The image is hilarious. And then after Madrigal, we're going to be doing Turn of the Century. This is obviously a very highly requested track by Yes. Yeah. So very excited to get to that one, and that's from the album Going for the 177. So very excited for this. Thank you again, Mark. And I can't wait to get
I think the camera is out of focus.
Oh, is it?
There we go.
Ah, perfect.
Aha.
Yay!
That worked very, very good. I just had to snap my finger at it, and it's back in check.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Well, let's get started.
Are you ready to rock?
I am ready to rumble.
Okay, we're gonna get copyrighted.
I know. I literally was thinking that while I was saying it.
Oh my god. Okay, so here we go with "To Be Over" by Relayer. Here we go.
By Yes. Boom.
Should we? Yes, we have to. Okay. So there is this. Okay, so we're gonna basically share a little bit of life with you guys. So when there ever is something in Chinese or Chinese music, or maybe it just sounds
Asian
Chinese,
in any way.
Oriental, let's say.
Yes.
There's this thing, and we put in. You know how married couple name stuff a certain way, so it doesn't really matter what it's called. But I start to sing to her in Chinese. Now, don't ask me if I know Chinese or Mandarin. Don't, but I do. So,
in the singing form.
So basically, all I do is I sing the black keys on a keyboard. Basically, that's what I sing to her, and it sounds. I'm not gonna do it today, but I might do it one day for you guys. And it's just, and she loves it, and it's just a thing
And
that
as
we
soon
do.
as those notes came up, I'm like, oh.
And I looked at her like, oh, because yeah. So that's just a little secret from us to you guys, and now you know.
Yes.
Okay, so let's
keep
rewind.
going. It's beautiful.
Like I can see the geisha walking around with her tea. And it's like a sitar.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Wow. Wow. What can you even say?
Yeah, what is there to say?
They have a way of really like transmitting what they want to say, you know? I don't know. It's just such a great combination of people that are put together and just create amazing things, and everything always sounds like it's in such harmony, and they all just seem harmonious with each other.
Yeah.
Even when we saw them, like the live thing on
man.
Patreon, and now I can't think of them. Now I imagine them live, and I imagine like John's just energy and presence.
He almost has like an aura
Exactly.
around him. I love that about him.
And now when I hear him sing and I hear all of what they do, I just think of them.
I think like John Anderson is like, he's an instrument. Yes. He's a human. He doesn't just sing. He's a human instrument. And that's how he uses his voice. He doesn't sing. He uses, and along with Chris in unison, they're
perfect together.
Like without these two, Yes would never been Yes.
I totally agree.
That's why it was so difficult. And when we reacted to the new Yes, and we are not like saying that the new Yes is not good. Than the 2020 Yes. I think if we explore it, we'll find something good. But just going back to this Yes, it's just, I feel like I'm high.
Yes.
You know, I feel like I'm like in a trance when I listen to this music, because everything is so like when we just saw this documentary yesterday about this like open your mind, and it's about mushrooms and LSD and how they are. And there's this guy who basically he calls himself a psychonaut, because he's like 65 years old and he now wants to get to know himself better and go on these trips. And I think I can go on these trips without taking acid. But I mean, of course, if I would take some acid or some mushrooms,
they would be enhanced.
I would, yeah, but because we're talking about the air comes liquid, and you can just see everything that moves and just feel it, you know? So imagine listening to Yes on drugs. I think I just would want to stay there forever.
Yes.
But just the music is so beautiful. Everything. And I wanted to pause. I don't know if you saw me.
I kept seeing you.
And I wanted to kind of like pause and say something, but it would always like kind of like stop and then continue. Like a new chapter. It's beautiful. Like...
Yeah.
Yes is mastery.
They really are. Everything they do amazes me. And this, I believe, let me move out of the danger zone. Yeah, this is the last song of the album. So it's like a 3-song album, and this is the last. So that's how they closed it out. And I kept thinking about that too. Like, I want to listen to the rest of it, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm very, very glad that we're doing more Yes. To Be Over was a song I don't necessarily recognize from the comment section. I don't know that I've heard that spoken of many, many times before. Neither Madrigal. But Turn of the Century, of course. Yeah. Yes, you guys have requested and talked about that one a lot. So thank you, Mark. I'm very excited to see, okay, this is a new album. 4 years later, 1978. So on this album, we haven't done any songs at all. So...
Also, Mark, of course, was a little bit limited because since it's 20 minutes, he has to kind of struggle with that. Thank you. He has to kind of like struggle with time and say, well, you know, I have a 9-minute song and then I have an 8-minute songs. I only have 3 minutes left. So you have to choose this Madrigal and also kind of like say, well, is it worth it, you know, for them to react to? So thank you, Mark. And I'm sorry for, you know, for the time. frame.
Yeah,
for the
time limit, I guess.
So we understand if it's not the best song.
And all of you, we know you guys put a lot of thoughts into your marathon, so thank you, Mark.
I wish we could just react to full albums all day, but
yes.
we would quit. We would have to quit our jobs.
Yes, definitely,
and have a bigger following on Spotify. Wink, wink. But yeah, so this was just beautiful. It was just literally like I felt I was like not on a trip, but I could be as close as I can.
Yeah, I loved all of the details. Just
like what Pink Floyd evokes in me when I listen to Floyd, that satisfaction music wise, that's what I feel with Yes or Genesis. It's really now it comes down to these 5 bands that are just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally like we've discovered like this music that's uncomparable to anything else. Literally, right?
No, it really
like
is.
ELP, Genesis, Yes, and then Rush. From and what else? I mean, because Jethro Tull, I still have my
Steely Dan, obviously.
Well, yeah, Steely.
But that's another.
But that's
category.
a deep category of goodness.
But yeah, the ones that you mentioned, I mean, they're basically what you can see behind us, and these are bands that we, like I said, should have known but didn't know about and never listened to for
King Crimson
reasons we've talked about before. King Crimson, exactly. So I don't know. I'm just loving. And a lot of you are saying, oh, I wish I could listen to this for the first time. And it is pretty cool because, maybe you were 16, 17 the first time you heard it. But, we are older than that and we've heard a lot of other things. So this in a way impresses even more so because, I mean, Nick especially knows like a lot of more theory and a lot more about music than he did, I'm sure, at 16, 17. Like just the experience that you have, and it really makes a difference. So I'm loving this journey. Thank you all so much for everything.
Yeah. Okay, well, now let's go into Madrigal, and then I think we're going to go right into Turn of the Century because we've talked your ears off. I hope you enjoy, of course, what we have to say. But this is wonderful. Thank you, Mark, again.
Yes,
thanks everyone watching.
Thank you.
And let me just borrow this for a second.
Sorry.
I need the raton. All right, there we go. Wow. Like some Bach right off the bat.
I will be there, said my friend of a distant life, covered in greens of a golden age, set in stone. Follow me, he sounded of dreams supreme. Follow me, drifting within the glow and the afterglow of the eve. And if that firelight I could match the inner flame, sacred ships do sail the seventh age. Cast off your garments of fear, replace them with love. Most of all, play with the game of the age. Highest of places, remain all as one with you, giving us light and the freedom of the day. And if that firelight I could match the inner flame, sacred ships do sail the seventh age, and I've always been here. Celestial travelers have always been here with us, set in the homes of the universe. We have yet to go. Countless expansions will arrive and flow inside of us. My friend here, fantasy, dancing with the spirit of the age.
So that was literally right out of like, well, yeah, Rick Wakeman's Baroque book of treasures, no? Like it sounded like Bach, even the clavinet
Yes.
he was playing.
Exactly.
And then the classical guitar Steve Howe was
Yes.
playing. And then the godly voice of
Everything
John.
was so perfect. That's
You
the
got a
perfect
little
definition.
teary-eyed there.
Yes, you too.
Well, if I see her crying.
That's the perfect definition of short and sweet. It felt like I wanted it to be longer, and
Oh yeah.
time was just flying
But like
by.
you said, Mark literally chose the perfect piece just as a little taste.
Exactly.
And then it gets taken away and where baby's like,
Yeah.
or like Oliver, more, sir.
Yes. Oh my God, Mauricio said that. That's
Now
hilarious.
I've heard that in so many movies, Oliver Twist, it's almost like a thing now that I've known about this Oliver Twist thing. So it's like twice I've seen it somewhere in a show or a movie. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy. Oh,
Oh,
my
okay.
word.
I didn't do that on purpose.
I'm so happy about that song because it, for being so short, it didn't feel like a filler or anything. It had great elements, and yeah, I got emotional because of that Baroque feel, and just his voice
Beauty.
is
Just beauty.
amazing.
And it sounded way more
The guitar is really nice.
technologically wise, or the
Yeah.
recording sounded better quality.
Oh yes,
because it's more in the
absolutely. Than
it's-
Relayer for
is
sure.
it, let me see, what year was this? 78. So yeah,
78.
it's like what, 6 years later. So yeah, you could hear the
4
that-
years, I think.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now turn of the century.
Yes!
We've almost hit 30 minutes.
I can't wait.
There we go.
Let's
1,
go.
2, and 3.
Realizing the form of the stone, set hands moving, Rowan shook his heart through his working hands, worked to mold his passion into clay, like the sun. In his room, his lady, she would dance and sing so completely. So be still, he now cries, I have time, oh let clay transform the sound. In the deep cold of night, winter calls, he cries, don't deny me for his lady. Wilderness, I must call her and look for all reasons tame. In the still light of dawn, she dies, helpless and soul revealing. Like these we touch, we learn, we once knew the story. As winter calls, he will start all but to see the story live.
Wow.
Narrow and no more tears, set to work his strength, so transformed him, realizing the form of the stone is work, so absorbed him. Could you hear him? Could you see him? All aglow was his room, I'm sure we know.
This is insanely good.
Was the sign the day with the touch as I kiss your fingers? We walk hands in the sun, memories where your love lingers. So was it sound through the haze that made all your looks warm as moonlight? As a pearl came your eyes, tears have flown away. All the same night, glitter eyes at the turn of the century. Tell me plainly, when we meet, how we look as we smile. Time will lead me clearly. Like this we touch, we see, we will know the story. And autumn knows we'll both remember all those many years ago.
What just happened?
Oh boy.
Wow. That was
It was something.
It was very, very beautiful from beginning to end, just invoking beautiful feelings throughout.
Yeah, I know.
With no matter what they were doing, it was just like stirring stuff up, and then at times it would get kind of sad, and then it would cheer up a little bit, and then it would get sad again. But either way, it was just, I felt like a roller coaster of emotions. And the little bit that I could pay attention to the lyrics were really sweet too.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fantastic. It's almost like they have so much mastery that they just, and I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with this music. Like, is it just music they play because they want to please themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Or is they want to please the audience?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know that anymore because I don't know. Is it like, was it for them? Was it an output for them? Or was it like, oh, because it's not music that showcases the virtuosity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, in a bit, but not like bands like Dream Theater where they play
right. Mm-hmm. Right.
At the same time, like the drummer's like and the keyboard players and the guitar player is doing the same, the bass. And it's just like, wow, they're really skilled, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't feel
it's
that.
to impress.
Yeah, this is not. I mean, it's impressive because what they're playing is humanly almost impossible, but it doesn't seem that they're doing it for that. They do.
I think I understand exactly what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, I can't formulate it for some reason.
No, but I understand exactly what you mean because it feels like it's basically coming from the heart and they're doing it because they love it.
I was literally having feelings right now. Like if everybody would listen to this music, there would be no war on this earth.
Yeah.
You know? Because this is music that calms you, that makes you think about good, positive thoughts, not war or destruction or, or jealousy or all the shit
Greed.
that we don't need. You know, this is pure positive energy.
I agree.
Through music. That's what I feel. And I'm sure you're the same. You're the same. We're the same.
Like at the end,
Alexa and I were the same people.
Especially at the end when it like gave you those last few seconds. It was like just
it's like literally
it let you breathe a little bit. Like I just showed you all of this and then like here have some
it's so
quietness
crazy.
and peace.
I sometimes really have to like gasp for air because I'm so focused and I'm like because it's so it evokes so much emotion, this music. It's just amazing. I'm sorry, but I'm happy that I'm doing this together. I could not do this by myself.
You could have
no, I mean, yes, I guess I could, but I would be like a wreck. Because I would not deny. Yeah, I would. So I'm happy that I can do these like this, especially this band with you, and there are no marathons for me by myself. They're usually more heavy music. Yeah, I can be composed. The only one that got me was Elton John.
Oh God! Well, whoever doesn't get got by Elton John. No, but this was such a great marathon. Thank you so much, Mark, again, because had a song which was To Be Over, which never again heard of or expected of, that I really enjoyed. Madrigal, very, very cool. Short, also sweet. Like very like thought invoking too. And then this last turn of the century, a jewel, literally a jewel. Up diamond. There with the amazing, just close to the edge and awaken and you and I. Oh my gosh, I can hear those songs as I'm saying them, and I just love Yes so much. I'm so happy that I have more Yes to listen to. But it's so cool.
Yeah. Once we get to the 90s Yes, I mean, I want to get there and just.
I want to get there.
I want to get there, but I don't want to get there before going through this.
Exactly.
And then I want to have that journey that you guys lived through, you know. But when. Like, for example, Rush, we have done only 70s Rush and 80s. And then suddenly we did 2000 and we were like...
Yeah, that was a shock.
We were like out of our element completely. But I mean, I did appreciate it, but it was just so different.
Yes.
And I want to live that with Yes and Genesis and all this.
I agree. And you guys take us down this journey. That's why it's so nice, because You keep us in mind in your requests, and you can tell because you are suggesting things that you think we'll like, and saying, okay, you heard this from Yes, now listen to this, and you're paving the way. So thank you so much again to Mark, to everyone for watching this. If this is your first time, please consider giving us a like, subscribe for more. If you've been back, thank you so much for coming back and listening to us, and really just sharing your time with us, which is what it's all about. So
Yeah.
thank you guys so much, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.
I have no idea what